Assalamu alaikum wa marhaban bik. In this lesson, we shall be learning an important topic in the Arabic grammar, which is al-mamnu' min as-sarf. This simply means diptotes. The words, especially the nouns of the Arabic language, are classified based on the ending with tanween or not. We have the triptotes and we also have the diptotes. The triptotes are words which could end with tanween. You know what tanween is? The double vowel un or an or in. There are some words in the Arabic language that do not end with tanween. Let me quickly give you an example to set the pace. Consider the following sentences. Ja'a Muhammadun. Consider Ra'aytu Muhammadan and consider Qultu li Muhammadin. Now these three sentences are carrying the name, a proper noun, which is Muhammad. Under this we have the following. Ja'at Aishatu. Then Ra'aytu Aishata. And lastly, Qultu li Aishata. What do you notice from the following? First, in the first three sentences, the name Muhammad is a proper noun. In the second three sentences also, Aishatu is also a proper noun, name of a specific person. However, Muhammadun, you can see all through it carries tanween. Muhammadun, then Muhammadan, then Muhammadin. As for Aisha, all through it never appeared with tanween, meaning we cannot say Aishatun or Aishatan or even Aishatin. And that is why the name Aishatu, Alamul Mu'annath, which is a proper noun given to a female. The names of females, the specific names of females, they are considered to be mamnu'un min as-sarf, which is not, they cannot carry tanween. They are diptotes. Another thing specific to diptotes is that in the place where they are supposed to carry kisra, they will still carry fatha. When we have Qultu li Muhammadin, I said to Muhammad. The word Muhammad became Muhammadin with kisratan, that is with making it to be in the jar case, in the genitive case. As for Aisha, when I said Qultu li Aishata, I never said Qultu li Aishati, even though the word Aisha appeared after li, and Islam is called harfu jarrin, a preposition. We should have changed Aisha to Aishati, but proper nouns of females or names of females do not carry kisra the same way they don't carry tanween. Simply, this is what we mean by mamnu' al-mamnu' min as-sarf diptotes. However, there are several classes of diptotes, and in this lesson, as long as you stay from the beginning to the end, you will get to know all of these classes, all of the words in the Arabic language that are considered as diptotes, and some changes which could come up sometimes to take this rule out or away from them. Quickly, we are coming to the very last chapter of the book Durus al-Lughat al-Arabiyyah, which is Ad-Darus al-Rabi' wa Thalathun, lesson 34 of the book 3, and this is the concluding chapter of the book. We've come a long way. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward all of us abundantly. Here we have a conversation, and from this conversation between the teacher and the students, you would have seen lots of words which are considered as al-mamnu' min as-sarf diptotes. Let's quickly begin. Al-Mudarris says, Ba'da tahiyya, after he greeted, he says, Aina William. Where is William? Look at the name William. The teacher did not say Williamun. This is because this is Ismul Ajam. That is, this is name, a foreign name. The name is not an Arabic name. Therefore, non-Arab names will not also carry tanween. They are also considered as what? Diptotes. There are some exceptions which you will learn in this lesson. Let's continue. Marwan says, Safara ila Makkata. He traveled to Makkata. Can you see Makkata? Why not Makkati when we have ila? If it was India, it would have been ila Hindi. Now, why do we have Makkata, not Makkati? You get to know that because Makkata is also a mamnu' min as-sarf. Ma akribai, he traveled with his relatives alladhina ja'u min London, who came from London. Why London? and not Londony. Even when we have min, and you know when min comes before a noun, the noun should come in Kesra, Londony. But that is not correct, because London, it is a name of a place, and there is a reason why, a foreign place, and there is a reason why it is a diptote. You learn that. Al-Mudarris says, Kayfa halu Juruja al-yawma. How is George today? Halu Juruja. This is idofa. There is an annexation here. Halu Juruja. If it was Muhammad, it would be Kayfa halu Muhammadin. But here, Juruja, because the name George is a foreign name, and therefore it takes fatha in place of kisra. We are learning. Kanat bihi humma. He had fever. Bilal said, Huwa al-yawma ahsan walhamdulillah. Today he's better, praise be to Allah. Al-Mudarris says, Hadhihi dafatiru Talhata. This is the books of Talha, wa Yazid, and Yazid, wa Umar, and Umar, wa Ma'di Yakriba, and Ma'di Yakrib. Oh my God. These four names, normally they are supposed to be taking Kisra because of their appearance after they appear as mudafun ilayh. After Dafatiru, it would have been Dafatiru Muhammadin. But because Talhata, Yazida, Umar, and Ma'di Yakrib, they are all considered as diptotes, with reasons which we shall learn as we move further. Aynahum, where are they? Yazid says, Ha nahnu ulai ya ustad. Here we are, O teacher. Al-Mudarris says, Taktubuna fi dafatirikum ashya'a la silata laha bid-dars. You write in your notebooks things which do not have any connection with the lessons. So look at it. Dafatirukum fi taktubuna fi dafatirukum ashya'a la silata laha bid-dars. Ma'di Yakrib, which is a name of a person. Ma'di Yakrib. This name is a compound name, and that is why it is a diptote. You will learn about it. He says, Nasma'u min ulama'a masaila shar'iyyatan aw nahwiyatan. He says, we listen to the scholars. We hear the scholars talking about matters of matters of religion and matters of grammar. فَنَكْتُبُهَا فِي هَذِهِ الدَّفَاتِرِ. And we write them in these notebooks. Look at it. He says, Nasma'u min ulama'a. We hear from scholars. Why not min ulama'i? Because he would have said, Nasma'u min tulabi. But he is saying, Nasma'u min ulama'i. This is because ulama, their word, is a diptote. Why? You will know that because it is what? Ending with aliful mamduda. That is alif, which appears before a hamza. You will learn this. The teacher says, Al-ahsanu an tukhassisu li hadhihi al-masaili dafatir mustaqillatan. The best is for you to choose specific books for these matters and issues which you hear from scholars. Iqra id-darsa ya Marwan. Read the lesson, O Marwan. Marwan says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Wa idha qultum fa'dilu. Allah says in the Quran, when you speak justly. Kana walau kana dha qurba, even if the matter involves a close relative. So look at the word dha qurba. The word dha and qurba, this is possession. It should have, if it is kutubin, it would have been dha kutubin. But qurba, this is a diptote. You will learn about it. Let's move. Faraja'a Musa ila qawmihi godbana asifa. In the Quran it says, Moses returned to his people Godbana asifa, in a state of anger and sorrow, when he met them worshipping the calf. Now, the word Godban here, this is a sifa, this is an adjective. If it was to be otherwise, to be Godbanun. Why can't we say Godbanun? Because it ends with alif and nun, and this is also a diptote instead. So why don't you say Godbana rather? Because it is a diptote, and a diptote don't carry fatatan, dumatan, kasatan. That's why it is Godbana, not Godbanan. Allah also says, وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تُقْسِطُوا فِي الْيَتَامَى. And if you fear that you will not act justly with the orphans, فَانْكِحُوا مَا طَابَ لَكُم مِنَ النِّسَاءِ. Then marry women who are pleased to you, Mathna, either 2, 3, or 4. Either through 3 and 4. Now here we have the word Mathna, we have Thulatha, Waruba'a. Normally, this should be carrying Kisra, but you can see Mathna, not Mathnan, not Thulathan, not Ruba. You will learn. Umar says, Ya Ustaz, O teacher, kam ma'nan li in. How many meanings does the word in has? Al-Mudarris says, ta'ti in li ma'anin. The word in, it comes for meanings. Minha shartu. One of these meaning is asharutu, condition. The word in could be used as a conditional word. Kama fi qawlihi ta'ala, just as Allah says that we're in khiftum, and if you fear. So in conditional statement. Wa minha nafyu, the word in could also mean a negative particle. Kama fi tanzili, just as it's in the Revelation where Allah says, in hadha illa qawlul bashar. The disbelievers, they say to the Prophet, they say concerning what the Prophet has said, what the Quran has said, that in hadha, meaning ma hadha. So in here is a negative particle, meaning ma hadha. This is not anything illa qawlul bashar, except the word of a person, of a human. وَتَأْتِي مُخَفَّفَةً مِنْ inna. The word in could also be representing inna as the lighter form of inna. كما في قوله تعالى, just as Allah says, وَإِن كُنْتَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Allah told Prophet Yusuf in Surah to Yusuf that what? وَإِن كُنْتَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. We are going to teach you. Allah was telling the Prophet ﷺ from the story of Yusuf that what? نَحْنُ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ أَحْسَنَ الْقَصَصِ. We are relating to you the best of stories. So Allah ended that what? وَإِن كُنْتَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. If you, in the past, if you were in before this, among those who are heedless. So in here means inna. وَإِنَّكَ كُنْتَ. It means inna, indeed you were. Talha says, مَا مَعْنَا قَوْسِ قُزَهَا يَا أُسْتَاذ. Oh teacher, what is قَوْسِ قُزَهَا? Al-Mudarris says, huwa qawsun min nurin yadhharu fi sama. It is a line from which appears light which appears in the sky. Tarafi alwana taifi mutatabi'a. You see the colors appearing in sequence, coming together. That is the rainbow. Nuh says, wa ma ma'na zuhal. And oh teacher, what is zuhal? Ya Ustaz, teacher says, huwa ahadul kawakib. Zuhal is one of the stars. Yadkhulu shabun. It is at this point a youth enter the class. Al-Mudarris says, the youth says, who says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ana talibun jadidun min Afghanistan. I'm a new student from Afghanistan. Not mean Afghanistani. Wow. What's me Shahun? And my name is Shahun. Now I told you previously that a proper noun which is a foreign name shouldn't carry tanween, but the name Shahun is a foreign name. It is not an Arabic name. Then how come it is carrying tanween? There is a specific rule to that. Let's move on. Al-Mudarris says, wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, you're welcome. Min ayyi madinatin min muduni Afghanistan anta. In what city among the cities of Afghanistan are you from? Shahu says, Ana min Balakh, ya Ustaz, I'm from Balakh. Oh teacher, Yadkhulul Muraqib wa yusallim. The Muraqib enter the class and he says salam. Al-Muraqib says, Afil fasli karasiyu wa makatibu kafiyatun. Are there chairs and tables? Are there enough chairs and tables in the class? Look at the word karasiyu. He did not say karasiyun. He did not say makatibun, because these words are diptotes. Mamnu min as-sarf. Al-Mudarris says, La nahtaju ila thalathati makatiba ukhra. We need 3 more tables. So, makatiba, not makatibi. And ukhra, not ukhari. MashaAllah. Al-Muraqib says, yes, Al-Mudir and William. Mudir is asking after Williama and Williama, not and Williami. That's why the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, you will hear him saying, or you hear the narrator saying, or the compiler saying, an Abi Hurayrata, an Abi. But when it comes to Aisha, they will say an Aishata, because Aisha, it is name of a female. Good. Let's move on. Al-Mudarris said, Kullahu innahu min ahsani tullabil fasli adaban wa ilma. Tell the principal that the William he's asking about is among the best of the students in terms of morals and knowledge. يسمع رنين الجرس. At this point, the ringing of the bell was heard. نذهب الآن إلى معمل اللغة. The teacher says, let's go now. We are going now to the language workshop. اخرجوا بهدوء. Go out with calmness or calmly. وامشوا and walk. مثنى مثنى in twos. Now you can see. Let's now move on to the topic in full. ورد في هذا الدرس أمثلة للممنوع من الصرف. In this lesson, a lot of examples on ممنوع من الصرف diptotes appeared. وهو الاسم المعرب. And diptotes, they are words which are originally declinable, meaning which have endings that are subject to change. Their endings originally should change from fatha to dhamma to kasra to sukun to different forms. الذي لا يلحقه التنوين, but they do not carry tanween. وهو على نوعين. These diptotes, they are categorized into two. نوع يمنع من الصرف لعلة واحدة. There is a category in which all of the words falling under that particular category, they are made to be diptotes for a single reason. وَنَوْعٍ يُمْنَعُ لِعِلَّتَيْنِ. And there is another category that there are two reasons that makes it to become a diptote. Al-mamnu' min as-sarf li'illatin wahida. Coming to the ones that are made as diptotes because of a single reason. Huwa, they are ma kana makhtuman bi alif at-talith al-maqsura aw al-mamduda. Any word which ends with alif. This alif is the alif of femininity, the alif of feminine. Al-maqsura, either the alif is the short alif, awil mamduda, or the alif that appears before hamza. The alif that comes, then hamza comes after it. Wamin amthilatihi. Among the examples is the word marodo. Can you see this word? Dunya, the word hubla, the word fatawa, the word hadaya. So all of these words, they are ending with alif of maksura and they are diptotes. Wasahra'u and hamra'u, fuqara'u, asdiqa'u. All of these words, they do not take tanwin because they are diptotes and they have alif coming before hamza. The second category now, ma kana ala wazni muntaha al-jumu'. Every word which has the pattern of the ultimate plural. They are plurals that plurals can still be formed from them. But we have other plurals that we call muntaha jumu', the words that have reached their ultimate plurality. They cannot be pluralized anymore. وَهُوَ مَا كَانَ عَلَى وَزْنَيْ مَفَاعِلُ وَمَفَاعِيلُ. And these are words which appear, these are plurals which appear on the pattern of mafa'ilu or mafa'il. They are diptotes. وَأَشْبَاهِهِمَا, and words which are like them. وَمِنْ أَمْثِلَتِهِ. Among the examples is the word masajidu, وَمَفَاتِيهُ, وَفَنَادِكُ, وَشَوَارِعُ, وَرَسَائِلُ, وَفَنَاجِينُ, وَأَسَابِعُ, وَثَعَابِينُ. Look at it. Masajidu, mosques. Mafatihu, keys. Fanadiku, hotels. Shawari'u, streets. Rasailu, that is letters. Fanajinu, cups. Then asabi, wicks. Then sa'abi, snakes. All of these words, they are considered as diptotes because the pattern of mafa'ilu or mafa'il. وَكَذَلِكَ يُمْنَعُ مِنَ الصَّرْفِ الْمُفْرَدُ الَّذِي عَلَى وَزْنِ مُنْتَهَى الْجُمُوعِ. In the same way, all singular nouns in the Arabic language which come in the pattern of what? Mafa'ilu and of the pattern of mafa'ilu and mafa'il, they are also considered as diptotes. وَمِنْ أَمْثِلَةٍ, an example of this is tomatimu, tomatoes, وَبَطَاطِسُ, watermelon, tabashir, chalk, sarawil, trousers. All these words, they are considered as what? Diptotes also, even though they are single words. Al-mamnu' min as-sarf li'illatayn. Now coming to the diptotes, which are diptotes because of two reasons. وَهُوَ إِمَّا alamun. These diptotes, they could either be proper nouns وَإِمَّا sifatun, or they are adjectives. Now let's start with the proper nouns. Al-alamul mamnu' min as-sarf, the proper noun which are considered as diptotes. يُمْنَعُ الْأَلَمُ مِنَ الصَّرْفِ إِذَا كَانَ. The proper noun is made to be a diptote, is said to be diptote. You cannot put tanwin on it if it is mu'annathan, if it is a female name, a feminine name. ومن أمثلة among the examples is the word Amina, Zainabu, Hamzatu. Summa inna Amina. Then know that the word Amina lafzuha in the way it is written, because it is ending with ta marbuta wa musammaha, and even the meaning also kilahuma muannathun, both of them makes it to be what? A feminine name. Zainabu, as for the name Zainab, lafzuha muzakkar, in its appearance it is appearing as a masculine noun because it doesn't end with a sign of femininity. Wa musammaha, but the meaning, the person it is used to name, it is a female, muannathun. As for the word Hamzatu, lafzuha muannathun, the word Hamza, do you know that it is appearing in the form of a feminine name? Wa musammaha mudhakkar, but it is used to name a masculine. وإذا كان العلم المؤنث ثلاثيا, but if this feminine name, if it is a 3-letter word, sakin al-wasati, and is the middle letter it is carrying sukun, ka, like the name Hindun, Dadun and Rimun, all of these ones, jaza sarfuhu wa mad'uhu, you can decide to do any of it. You can decide to either put tanwin or not to put tanwin. Wa sarfuhu al-awla, and putting tanwin and not making it diptote is the best. Now the second category of words which are also of proper nouns which are considered to be diptotes is ajamiyan, if the word is a foreign name. Womin amthilati, among the examples is the word Ibrahim, Pakistan, and London. All of these 3 words, they are proper nouns that are foreign, not Arabic names. إذا كان العلم الأعجمي ثلاثيا ساكنا الوسط مذكرا انصرف, if the noun, proper noun, is also a masculine name, this masculine name, it has 3-letter words and the middle letter is carrying sukun, then it will not be diptote, it will be turned to triptotes. And that an example of this is the word Noah. Noah is not an Arabic name. Shithun, the son of Adam, it's not an Arabic name. Lutun is not an Arabic name. Jurujun, George. Then Hanun and Shahun, these ones are not Arabic names, but their middle letters are carrying sukun. So you can do what? You can make them to be carrying tanwin. Amma thulathiyu sakinul wasatil mu'annath fayumna. As for the 3-letter words which are names of females, women and these names are foreign, then you can, if they are feminine names, then you cannot do tanwin for them. They are diptote, like the word Balahu, Himsu, Nisun, Medinatun fi Faransa. These are cities in France. Wamushun, Amush, this is a city in Turkey, and all of these ones, they are named as what feminine words. Now, the other categories of proper nouns that are considered as diptote is ma'adulan, the ones that have been changed, they've been altered, like the name kana ala was the fo'al, that the one that is on the pattern of fo'al. Woman amthilat, an example of it is the word umaru. So you will not say an Umar ibn al-Khattab, rather you say an Umaru. You will not say ja'a Umarun, rather you say ja'a Umaru. You will not say ra'aytu Umaron, rather ra'aytu Umaro. MashaAllah. Wa Zufaru, and Zufar, wa Zuhalu, wa Hubalu. All of these are diptos. The other category is makhtuman bi alifin wa nuni zaidatain, the ones that ended with alif and nun, which are additional. Womin amthilati, among the examples is the word Marwan, Ramadan, Sha'ban, Uthman. All these ones, they are diptos. Ala was the fail. The other noun, proper nouns which appear in the pattern of a verb. An example is the word Ahmadu. Ahmadu. So you say Ja'a Ahmadu. You not say Ja'a Ahmadun. Ra'aytu Ahmada. Amarartu bi Ahmada. MashaAllah. Yazid. You can see it is on the pattern of a verb. Like what? Yadribu. Yazid. Like Ya'rubu. These are names. Then the last category under this is Murakkaban Tarkiban Mazjiyan, is the one that has a compound word that has been joined together, that has been how do we say it in English? Like when you join two words together, that has been blended together. Wamin amthilat, an example of that is Ma'di Yakrib and Khadramaut. Ma'di Yakrib is a name of a person, Khadramaut is the name of a place. But these two names, they are formed from two words, making it compound. These ones, they are diptotes also. Now, as-sifatul mamnu'a min as-sarf. These are proper nouns which have been made to be diptotes because of two reasons. Then let's come to adjectives which are also diptotes. تمنع الصفة من الصرف إذا كان. An adjective in the Arabic language is made to be diptote if ala was the af'al, it appears in the pattern of af'ala. An example of it is what? Akbaru, Ahsanu, Ahmaru. You say Ahmadu, you can say Muhammadun Akbaru minni. Muhammad is bigger than me. You will not say Akbarun. MashaAllah. When you start out to fiha ala Allah to annath bitta. And this one, the condition is there that the feminine form must not carry ta marbuta. So you say Muhammadun akbaru min Hamidin, and you say Fatimatu akbaru min Aisha. You understand? MashaAllah. فَإِذَا أُنِّثَتْ. However, if these adjectives in coming in this pattern are made to turn to be feminine by adding ta marbuta, then like the word armalin, armal is a widow, a widower. فَإِنَّ مُؤَنَّثَهُ أَرْمَلَةٌ. Then the feminine form of widower, which is widow, it is what? Armalatun. This one, it is not diptote, it is triptote. Then adjectives also appearing ala was the fa'alan, the pattern of fa'alan, they are also diptotes. Woman amflat. An example of it is the word jaw'anu, shab'anu, atashanu, mal'an. Jaw'an hungry, shab'an thirsty, shab'an filled up, atashan, mal'an filled, atashan thirsty. So all of this way, I will not say ana jaw'anun. It is not correct. Or ana atashanu, rather ana atashanu. Then ma'adula. Any adjective that has also been changed. Wasif al-ma'adula shay'an. And adjectives that have been altered, they are in two forms. The first one is al-adadul ladhi ala waznay fu'al or maf'al. The numbers in the Arabic language that have been changed to the pattern of fu'al and maf'al. An example is the word thulathu, from thalatha, ruba', then what? Mathna, mathlath, thulathu. Because the word thulathun is changed from what? Thalathatun, thalathatun. So what ruba'? The word ruba' ma'adulat min is gotten from arba. Then kalimatu ukhor. Then the word ukhor also, it is also a diptote which is adjective. MashaAllah. Now, ahkamul mamnu' min as-sarf. Let's quickly look at the rules guiding mamnu' min as-sarf. If we already know what diptotes are, what are the rules guiding it so we'll be safe from making mistakes? Al-mamnu' min as-sarf la yunawan. First, the first rule is that a diptote does not carry tanween. That's the first rule. وَيُجَرُّ بِالْفَتْحَ مَا لَمْ يَكُنْ مُضَافًا. And the diptotes are made to carry, when it is supposed to be carrying kisra, it is made to carry fatha, as long as it is not coming as mudafun ilayh. أو محلًا بأل, or the word is not carrying alif and lam. If it is carrying alif and lam, then the word will no longer be carrying kisra, fatha instead of kisra. It will be carrying kisra. فَإِذَا أُضِيفَ أَوْ حُلِّيَ بِأَل جُرَّ بِالْكَسْرَ. If this word are made to carry, to become mudafun ilayhi, and also they are carrying alif and lam, then it will be carrying kisra in the jar case. Example, darastu fi madarisa kathira. I taught in lots of schools. But I will say darastu fi madarisil mamlaka. I taught in the schools of what? In the city schools. So here madaris coming as mudafun. It has mudafun ilayhi. So I would say darastu fi kathirin min al-madarisi. I studied, I taught in lots of schools. So you can see al-madarisi here because it is carrying alif and lam. Number 3, we have the other rule is that al-manqus min al-jam'i al-mutanahi yu'amalu mu'amalat al-manqus min al-munsarif fatuhdhafu ya'uhu raf'an wa jarran wa yunawwanu. Then as for the words which are coming in a pattern of ultimate jam'u plural, they are usually used the way we do if this words, the way the words are ending with manqus are ending with harful illa, then we deal with them the way we deal with the ones that are munsarif, that are not that are triptote and are not diptotes. So the ya will be removed, will be ya'uhu raf'an wa jarran. The ya will be removed when it is in the nominative case and when it is in the genitive case. As for yunawwanu, and it will be made to carry tanween. Then al-maruf wa yunawwanu. Example, Al-marfu, if it is coming in nominative, you see هذه الكلمة لها معان كثيرة. These words have a lot of meanings. In the mansub case, you say أعرف معاني كثيرة لهذه الكلمة. And al-majrur, you say تستعمل هذه الكلمة بمعان كثيرة. ما شاء الله. Now we have an exercise to close this lesson, inshallah. استخرج من الدرس من الأسماء الممنوعة من الصرف واذكر سبب منع كل واحد منها من الصرف. All of this, you have to go back to the conversation between the teacher and the students and bring out all of the nouns which are mamnu min as-sarf and mention the reason whether mention the reason of each that made each of them to become mamnu min as-sarf. So go back to the lesson and do that. You already saw the ways and I explained them to you. Number 2, we have استخرج من الدرس ما جر من الأسماء الممنوعة من الصرف بالكسرة واذكر السبب. You should go to the lesson back again and check all of those words that are made to carry kisra when they should be carrying kisra, even though they are mamnu min as-sarf, and mention the reason why it happens that way. You know that. Number 3, we have أين الممنوع من الصرف فيما يأتي. Indicate the diptotes in the following verses. واذكر سبب منعه, and mention the reason behind it being diptote. وإذا جر بالكسرة فاذكر سبب ذلك. If it is made to carry kisra, then mention the reason. Number 1, we have أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. Is Allah not the best of judges? The word ahkam, which is an adjective, this is supposed to is a mamnu min as-sarf, because it's coming on a pattern of what? Af'al. But here it is carrying kisra. You say lil idafa because of annexation, because of it is mudaf. Number 2, we have wahullu asawira min fiddatin, and adorn yourselves, adorn with the bracelets of what? From silver. So look at it, asawira. Asawira, this is coming under what? Muntahal jumu. Not a pattern of what? Mafa'il. Mashallah. Asawira is a diptote. Now, number 3, we have فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِرَبِّ الْمَشَارِقِ وَالْمَغَارِبِ. I swear by the Lord of the point of sunrise and the Lord of the point of sunset. So sunsets. So mashariq and magharib, they are diptotes, but here they carrying kisra instead of fatha because they are having alif and lam. Al-muhalla bi al. Number 4, we have Allah says, La taqrabu salata wa antum sukara. Do not go close to the prayer while you are drunk. As long as you are a drunkard and you are drunk, in a state of drunkenness, don't go close to the prayer. Don't go close to the mosque. So the word sukara here, it is also a diptote. Next, we have Am kuntum shuhada'a idh hadara Yaqub al-mautu. Were you present? Were you witnesses when death came upon Yaqub? So the word shuhada'a is also a diptote. Now, and the reason is that this one is what is ending with alifun tanis and alifun mamduda. Number 4, we have jurrul mamnu min as-sarf fi mayati bil kisra. In this one, you have to make this mamnu min as-sarf to have kisra. Nazalna fi fanadiqa. We arrived in hotels. So if you want to make it to carry kisra, you say nazalna fil fanadiqi. We arrived in the hotels. Number 5, we have adkhil kalimata jawarin fi thalathi jumalin ala an takuna marfu'atan fil ula wa mansubatan fi thaniya wa majruratan fi thalitha. The word jawarin. So you are to put it in 3 sentences. In the first sentence, it should appear with as marfu, and the second sentence as mansub, and the third as majrura. So here you can say lana jawarin kathira. Next you say ra'aytu jawariya kathira, and you say sallamtu ala jawarin kathiratin. Mashallah. Next we have fi Aisha to Aisha. Look at this statement. Aisha to Aishatun. And I told you before that the word Aisha, which is a proper noun, does not carry tanween. How come I'm now saying Aisha to Aishatun? This is because the first one, Aisha to, is a proper noun. The second one, it is what? It is not a proper noun. It's not the name of a person. Rather, that is the predicate. Aisha to Aishatun. Aisha is living. It's living. Can you see Aishatun? So only when it is proper noun, it will not carry the matan. منعت الكلمة الأولى من الصرف ولم تمنع ثانية. The first word is made not to carry the matan, but the second one is made to carry. Lima, why? I'm going to explain. Number 7 we have لما يمنع أرنب من الصرف مع أنه على وزن فعل لما. The word arnab, it is not made to carry, not to carry the matan, even though the word is what? It is coming under a pattern of a verb. Why? Go and study that. Number 8 we have مثل لجر الممنوع من الصرف بالكسرة بسبب الإضافة. You are to bring a word which is supposed to be ممنوع من الصرف when it is in the jar case, and make it to carry kisra and state the reason. I can say darastu fi madaris in Nigeria. I studied in Nigerian schools. So madarisi, it is coming as mudaf. So that's why I put kisra. Next we have مثل جر الممنوع من الصرف بالكسرة بسبب التحلية. You are to bring a diptote in the Arabic language, use it in a sentence form, and make it to carry kisra even when it is supposed to be carrying fatha, and state the reason because it is carrying alif and lam. Bring an example with that. I can say darastu fil madarisi. I studied in schools. Number 10 we have مثل لكل ما يأتي. You are to bring example for all of the following. The first one is as-sifatul ma'dula, an adjective which has been changed, like the word shaba'an, mashallah. Al-alamul ajami, in a foreign proper noun. A foreign proper noun, I will say Ibrahimu. As-sifatul lati ala wazni fa'lan, which is an adjective coming under the pattern of fa'lan, I will say shaba'an. Al-alamul mu'annaf, a proper female name, Aishatu. Al-alamul ma'dul, a name which has been altered, that is what? Umaru. Al-sifatul lati ala wazni af'al, an adjective coming under the pattern of af'al, I will say ahmaru. Al-alamul makhtumu bi alifin wa nuni zaidatain, a proper noun that is ending with an additional alif and nun, I will say Uthman. Al-alamul murakkab, that is a compound proper noun, you say Mad Yakrib. Al-jam'ul mutanahi, an ultimate plural, you say Madarisu. Then we have al-ismul makhtumu bi alif at-tanis al-mamduda, a proper noun which is ending with an alif of femininity that has hamza at the end of it, you will say Sauda. Al-ismul makhtum bi alif at-tanis al-maksura, a proper noun which is ending with a alif of tanis that is a short alif, you will say Marwa. Then al-manqus min al-jam'il mutanahi, that is a noun, okay, we say ma'anin. Al-alamul mu'annas wal munsarif, a female proper name that is munsarif, triptote, not a diptote, you say Hindun. Good. Then al-alamul ajamiyul munsarif, a foreign proper noun that is not a diptote, rather a triptote, you say Nuhun. You can even say Lutun. Mashallah. Now coming to the last part, we have Ibrahimu wa Lutun kilahuma ajamiyun. The name Ibrahim and Lut, both of them are foreign names. Falima mana al-ula min as-sarf, why did we make Ibrahim to be a diptote? Walam yumna al-akhar, and walam yumna al-akhar, and the name Lutun, Lot, it is not made, it is made as a triptote. Why? You say li'anna kalimata Lutun, because the name Lutun, it is what? It is coming ala what as what thulathi, a triliteral word, wasatuhu sakin, and the middle letter is what? Carrying sukun. Now we have Jurujun or Balokhu. The word Jurujun and Balokhu kilahuma ajamiyun, both of them are foreign names. Wasulathiyun sakinul wasat, and their middle letter, it is carrying sukun. Falima unsaraf al-awwal, why do you make the name Jurujun to be a triptote? Walam yansarif al-akhar, and the name Balokhu, we did not make it to be a triptote, a diptote. You say what? Jurujun. Jurujun ismul alam al-ajami, it is a foreign proper name. Thulathiyun, a triliteral proper name, lahu, and it has a middle letter, and such it will be munsarif. As for Balokhu, it is name of what? Ismul alamul mu'annath. This one is a proper feminine name. Therefore, even though it has in the middle of it, and name of a place, even though it has a sukun in the middle, walau kana lahu sakinul wasat فغير منصرف, it is not it will be diptotes. Lastly, we have أي علم يجوز صرفه ومنعه, which proper name that are we allowed to either make as what? Munsarif or غير منصرف. This I remember mentioning it to you in the lesson. Quickly go back and study it and answer this question in the comment section. Jazakumullahu khairan for always be with me. Until we meet again when we come with the concluding part of this book. Until then, like, share with your friends. Your comments at the comment section are very important, and make sure you hit on the join button below to join our membership for members only content. Until we meet, Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alayna wa alaykum.